Morning everyone, I'm Lonnie. We're in the shed and I am pulling orders for eBay that sold yesterday, and then I have some other orders to pull too for my own store, of course. The first thing I'm pulling is one of my favorite items to sell. These key fobs, GM key fobs with receiver. Sold this for $69.99 plus shipping on top. And yeah, that box, or those boxes of these things, just continues to give. Started with 100 of them and I've sold, I don't know, I think it's, well, it should say on the listing, huh? Duh. Started with 100 and I've sold 35 now, so that has just been awesome. I've got $1.50 into each one. All right, this next thing, I actually bought these at a yard sale. I bought the whole stack for $5, and I put quantity 100 in the listing, but I'm pretty sure it might be more than that even. There we go. It's this Sunday morning quarterback print. This is made by our local newspaper. So yeah, I got $14.99 plus shipping on top for this. I think this is like the third or fourth one I've sold. So definitely in the money, but I mean, there's almost no chance I ever sell that whole stack. And the last order from the main store anyways are these, which I'm actually shocked. I'll send you one of these too. I need to get, oh man, this might fall. Oh, I think it's close. It didn't fall though. All right, so I sold one of each, a beach ball and a set of floaties. I'm selling I lowered the price on them to $5.99 plus ship because they just weren't moving. Like, I bought them for, I can't remember which one it was. Oh, the floaties I paid $1 for, and the beach balls I paid 80 cents for. So 99 bottles of beer on the wall there. Actually, it's like, I think 95 now. All right, I actually had another order for a hat, one last order, and I looked where I have hats. These two boxes have another box. I have a couple in a drawer. I could not find it. So Robert, I can't find your hat. I had to cancel. I apologize, and if you want something else, let me know. I will give you a nice little discount. This kind of sucks though. Ugh, I hate it when this happens. Oh, the pool floaties and beach ball, I've suspected they were to a viewer because that's the only people that bought them so far as viewers, but it didn't have a message with it, but they sent a message right afterwards. So Matthew, thank you so much for relieving me of this beach ball and these pool floaties. I appreciate it. I hope y'all get some good use out of them. Okay, got those 3 orders packed up. Oh, and by the way, Robert, I do have something to send to you, so keep an eye on your mailbox. I've got something on the way. Again, my apologies for not having that hat. I'm pulling big cartel orders now. I sold one of these Wolverines, but now that I walk back here, I can't remember which one it is, so I need to go look at the photograph because they're pretty similar. One is a 25th anniversary and one is not. Okay, the one I sold was a 25th anniversary one, which is this one right here. So this obviously sold to a viewer from the big cartel store, a viewer named Patrick. So Patrick, thank you so much. I hope you like your little Wolverine statue. Be good as like a paperweight on a desk or something like that. So anyways, enjoy. Thank you very much. Oh, $25 plus shipping on top. Last order I'm pulling today, Funkos. All right, I've got Archie, Betty, Rathalos. I memorized these, so I gotta say them fast. Archie, Betty, Rathalos, and Thresh, which leaves me with 4 pops left. Those 4 right there. Actually, I'm sorry, 5, including the big Pennywise one. So, yep. These are, well, let me grab these with two hands. All right, Archie sold for $13.99. Betty was $9.99. Rathalos was $7.99, and Thresh was $7.99. So this is actually Fred, repeat customer Fred. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Fred did ask a question last time about repeat buyers, because he's bought 3 times now, I think, about repeat buyers having to re-enter their information on my website, and I don't have a way around that, because as far as I know, there's like no user way to set up users or logins or anything like that with Big Cartel. So yeah, unfortunately, repeat customers do have to re-enter their information. I don't know any way around it unless your browser has some built-in way of doing it. So at least not with what I'm using right now, Fred. But yeah, I really appreciate the repeat business. Thank you. All right, back from the post office, dropped all my stuff off, of course, packages, and kind of relaxing a little bit for now. Just tested this stack of games. I actually had 2 that I could not get to work for nothing, and they weren't on the list, and they were cheap games anyways. I cleaned them a few times, and finally I gave up on them. But also last night I started making up some boxes. It's going to be mug time again pretty soon. I don't know the exact date yet, but they are on the way, and yeah, I'm getting ready. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be the last round of mugs, and that is only, believe it or not, that is only 50 boxes right there that I have ready to go. So yeah, let me get these suckers listed, and let's see what else we get into. All right, pretty chill day today so far. I've listed a couple of the big figures last night from that lot, and now I'm kind of, I couldn't wait to get into these trains a little bit at least, so I'm listing a few trains. The trains that I've listed, I'm putting those straight to eBay, of course. But these 3, it looks like, I think I've got pretty good prices on them anyways. They might be a little bit of a stretch, I'm not sure. I did 35, 35, and 60. And it's not real easy to get values on those. I had to go to Worth Point for 2 of them. So we'll see how they go. I mean, if I can get prices somewhere in that area for all of them, and I think I might have a few that are like really good, and I have a lot that are like more common, but they're all in like excellent condition. So looking forward to learning a little bit about trains, and they don't look like they've ever been run. I'm listing them as used, but noting that they don't look like they have any wear at all. But what I might do, because I have this set right here that I haven't listed yet, North Pole Express. I think this is an HO set here. I think I can just plop those trains if I wanted to test them. I think I could just set this up and plop them down on this track and run it, I believe. This is a Bachmann set here. Actually, I have these. This is a Bachmann locomotive right here. So if I have to, like if they're not selling, then I could test them, shoot little videos of each one and include it. You know, I don't know if I'm going to do that yet or not. So, but yeah, this train stuff is really cool. I'm going to list a few more of those, and then I'm going to take some comments and questions from the last video. Okay, I got some trains listed, and I want to do a little comments and questions and stuff. I listed 6. 2 of them at 21 at, man, I can't remember. But pretty good value there. Having fun with that. Nice, easy, light work. Not breaking a sweat today. I actually broke a sweat the other day. That was weird. Doing it wrong, huh? The first comment I'm going to look at here, check this out. The Massachusetts Flipper. Those WDCC things are great. After watching your video, I bought a lot of them. I got a really expensive one called Monstro's Revenge. Thing is pretty cool. So I've never heard of Monstro's Revenge. I went and looked on eBay, and look, there's 2 of them listed. These are actives. two of them listed for $16.99. Oh, that's an auction, and the other one is $16.25, and there, it looks like they're a limited run of $7.50. But then whenever I went to go look at sold, nothing. So I went to Worth Point, and these are the solds that Worth Point has. Back in May, one sold for $11.99. And then April, one sold for $6.95. I'd be surprised if there wasn't something wrong with that one to sell for that cheap. No, it doesn't come with a box or a COA, but still, that's a $500 for a box. I don't know. Look, this one sold for $11.99 in April, $8.50 in March. There's one. It goes way back. There's one $11.25. This is when Worth Point is really good. And then it looks like it was a little lower a few years back. But there's only 750 of them. So that's really cool. I don't have any that are that high by any stretch. The highest one I've had is 100 and something. I'd have to go look. But yeah, man, that's awesome. I wonder, how much did you pay for the lot and how many did you get? All right, PSG asked, question, Lonnie, will you give us a summary on how the pop deal worked out in the end? It looks like you are almost done selling them. I'm sure your viewers would like to see how it worked out in the end. I'm guessing you did okay. Actually, I did very well. I paid $500 and sales were around $2,100, net profit around $1,500. I do have to pay the PayPal fee or the Stripe fee for credit card / debit card payments, which is the exact same. It's 30 cents plus 2.9% of the total. So yeah, right at $1,500 profit after all is accounted for. So yeah, I did really well. Worked my butt off on it, but well worth it. Great money. Okay, Anna to Sablin. They actually bought something the other day. Lonnie, do you only sell on your own website and eBay? It's hard to do Amazon out here on Guam. Yes, I only sell on, I pretty much only sell on eBay. I have 2 stores on eBay, and I have the new little thing on Big Cartel, which, I mean, the Big Cartel thing was like it was a big thing for just a few days there because I had all those Funko Pops, but now I only have a few items. So it's not going to be a big percentage of sales for me moving forward, I don't think, unless I find some more good inventory to stick on there. So primarily for me, it's eBay. I have 2 stores, and that's where I do just about all my business. So there's another question on here about Guam, and Guam is like Guam is a U.S. territory, I believe, or a protectorate or something like that. So anyways, it's the zone is gonna be like a high zone, like a zone 8 or something like that. But all you can use like priority mail and first class package and all that to ship to Guam and from Guam. Probably similar for me to ship to California as it is for me to ship to Guam. So that's a good thing. I don't get too many orders from Guam though, but every now and then, Guam, Virgin Islands, you know, Puerto Rico, things like that. Okay, Adamant Siro. Have you ever used one of those scan forms from Pirate Ship, or do you have them scan every package you ship out? Typically with I have not ever used a scan sheet. I know what you're talking about, where they can just hit that one scan sheet and it scans all the packages in. I do not use that. I just dump all the packages on the counter, and then I turn around and I walk out. That's all I do. I don't wait for anything. I don't wait for scans, receipts, nothing. And it works out. Now, maybe I've gotten lucky. I don't know, but I've been doing it for years, and it seems to work. Vanessa Sayers, can you show us how you pack the Funko Pops for shipping? I know some buyers who like them coming in mint condition. All right, here's how I did it. I used these boxes right here. These are 8x6x4s. This is for a single, of course, single pop. These are strong little boxes. I wrapped the pops in 3 pieces of bubble wrap, put them in this box and closed it. That's what I did. I know others, I don't have much experience shipping pops until now, but I've talked to some others and they use that same exact box for shipping pops and have had good results. So hopefully it works out. I'm not telling you to use that box. I'm just telling you that's what I used. And I did ask around a little before I used it. Cheesy blend. I buy my stock exclusively via eBay. Do you think it's worth having a separate buying account? If I bought my inventory on eBay to sell on eBay, and I did it a lot, I would have 2 separate accounts for that. Absolutely. There's no way I would want to buy and sell on the same account, especially if you're buying from the same people a lot of times. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Although, I don't know, it's probably not a huge deal, but I would just go ahead and separate them out. All right, here's a question from 82jbones. If something ships first class, does the distance not matter? The distance does matter, even with first class package. I'll pull up a rate chart here real quick. I'm not going to go too deep into this, but here is a rate chart. First class package service. So if you have a 4-ounce package, see zones 1 and 2, 266, zone 3, 268, zone 4, 270, and it goes all the way up to zone 8, 309. That doesn't show a zone 9 over here, but I know they do have zone 9s. The reason I know that, if you go to postcalc domestic zone chart, postcalc.usps.com, and it asks you to put in like your 3-digit zip code, which is the first 3 right here, and then zone chart date 9/5/2019, submit. It'll pull up this zone chart it's custom made for me. So 707, if I ship to 707, which would be very close to me, that's a zone 1, as you would expect, which would be the cheapest. And the more you go over this way, well, actually over here is higher too. But if I ship to like 90210, I always use that. That's California. That's going to be a 7. That's pretty high. The highest I see on here, see this 969? That's Guam right there, a 9+. There's a few other 9s. They're probably going to be, or is there another 9? Is Guam? I think Guam might be my only 9. Puerto Rico must be an 8 or something. So yeah, that's what, you don't have to consult this. I'm just showing this. But yeah, the zones do matter even for first class package. 5-ounce can be anywhere between 318 and 363. This chart is not very complete at all. Big Joe said, let me get that mug on the shelf. I think he's talking about that mug right there. That's my mug. That's the only mug left, except for, well, this one right here. I have this one left, but it is the only mug that arrived with damage. It's got a big chip in it right there. I did donate the money for that though. I just took the 324 mugs times 10 bucks and donated that amount. So I put up the donation for that one. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I might just hang on to it. Okay, I think that's going to be it for today. Oh, there is, I know not everyone is into football, but there's a football game tonight. I don't have anybody playing. Do you? Y'all want to take a look at my team real quick? We have a league we play in. Let's see. I'll pull up. Actually, I'm actually playing Rolling with Mahomes, which is Cincinnati picker John here. This is me, Garage Flips. It's our 3rd year playing in this league. Here's my team. Tom Brady, Calvin Ridley, Larry Fitzgerald. I had to start Fitzgerald, and I'll show you why in a minute. I got Christian McCaffrey, Leonard Fournette, Kittles, Geis, Darius Geis, I'm starting him. Some guy named Elliott is a kicker, a New England defense. John has Mahomes. He took him in the first round. Tyreek Hill. Somebody Boyd. I don't even know who the heck that is. Freeman, White, Waller, Moore, Rosas, and Dallas defense. So who is going to win this matchup? And look, here is the reason I'm starting Fitzgerald, by the way. I have Antonio Brown. And the Raiders officially listed Antonio Brown's Thursday absence as not injury-related conduct. Brown's odds of suiting up for Week 1 appear slim at best. It is possible, if not probable, he never plays a down for the Raiders. Great. That I knew it was a risk taking him. No more, now not too much football talk, but who do y'all think will win this Week 1 matchup between Cincinnati Picker and I? Here, I'll let y'all get one more good shot of the screen. So you could pause it right there and look at this matchup. Who's gonna win?